Hi and welcome to exercise of the day. And today we're going to be focusing on the back of the arm, tricep region. This is a muscle that's really important for when we're picking up bags of groceries or any sort of reaching action, so reaching above the head, any sort of pushing actions. So anything that extends the arm basically is tricep, back of the arm. And anything that bends the arm is bicep. And it's really important that we have balance across both these muscles. This exercise is also going to be working part of the chest and part of your trapezius as well, which is a big diamond shaped muscle at the back. Now, we're going to make use of some simple kit again in the form of a dining room chair. I'm also going to give you an option for the floor and some ways to make this exercise a little bit easier or challenge you a little bit more. So we're going to get ourselves sat down on the chair. Good idea to maybe wedge a chair against a wall or some sort of immovable object so that when you're performing this exercise the chair doesn't shift away from underneath you. We're going to face the front, walk our bum forward on the chair, and our grip here is going to be with the palms facing down, and then we're going to grip with our fingers on the edge of the seat. Now, as always, core pulled in, so belly button pulled in towards the spine to stabilise the upper body as we perform the exercise. And we want the main part of the weight here to be held on the heel of the hand. So that's where you're going to be feeling most of the weight transfer. We want our feet to start with a little bit further forward than our knees, and feet a little bit closer than shoulder width apart. Now, this is the key section because we're going to transfer our weight across and away from the seat, and everything is now on our arms basically. So a little bend at the elbows, never locked out completely, just slightly bent, and from there we're going to dip down and push up. Dip down, push up. We're never going to full extension with the arms, we're stopping just before we reach lockout with the arms. And then when we finish, we just push our bum back on. Now the first time you do this exercise, you might feel this, and you may not actually be aware whether your arms are going to be strong enough to perform the exercise until you've brought your bum forward. So in that case, what you may want to do is bring the feet back a little bit, and that takes more of the pressure off the arms, and then to see how that feels as we perform the exercise. If immediately you think, no, I can't take my body weight, just push the bum back on and be safe to avoid dropping down. If you find that is too easy though, we make this exercise more difficult by moving the feet further away, but not by moving the bum further away. Your back wants to stay pretty straight as we drop down and push up. And all the time we want to be looking forward. I know I've been looking at you, but look forward, chin up, nice long spine, core switched on, and nice slow controlled movements. Push back on, and then we're safe. Now we can do this on the floor, so if you find that action is too difficult and you're happy going to the floor, make sure you can get back up again. Then we can do a similar sort of action on the floor. You'll not get the same level of range of movement that you will on a seat, but we can do something similar, bringing the hands in behind the body, feet out in front, and then from there you're actually going to lift your bum, take it forward a little bit, and then dip down and push up. So it is a much smaller range of movement, but it's still working the tricep muscles. Again, just nice and slow, controlled, and all the time making sure core is pulled in, nice tight tummy, and that will be working down the back of the arms. So that's today's exercise of the day. Let's start with 6 to 8 repetitions if that's possible. For some of you, you may have to just do 2, 3 and then stop and have a little rest and then go again. But let's say if we can get somewhere between 6 and 8 to start off with. Just a single set, see how that feels the following day. If all is well, then let's start to incorporate maybe a second and third set and maybe work up to 10s in terms of the repetitions if that's possible. But as always, and the sort of message we've been given is listen to your body, act accordingly, don't overdo it. Triceps are an important muscle to stabilize the shoulder as well, so we don't want to overdo it because that might exacerbate any sort of shoulder pain. But tricep dips on a seat, one of the best exercises for toning up and strengthening the back of the arms. As always, stay safe and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Bye bye.